Hello, young horn students. Today we're going to make our first sounds on the horn. First thing we need is air. A wind instrument needs wind. So we're going to learn how to breathe first. Hopefully your band director is going through some good exercises with breathing. This is going to be very brief, but basically you're opening our mouth big and letting lots of air in, keeping our neck, shoulders, ribs relaxed, and that air going down and then expanding out, so our rib cage expands out. Okay, so I get that lots of air. I'm going to use my abdominal muscles to power the air out. So you can hear some airspeed with that. Now I'm going to try to make a smaller opening in the center of my embouchure, or my mouth muscles, and get just a smaller, faster stream of air to come out. Next step, by the way, I'm keeping my neck, shoulders, and ribs relaxed. Now I'm going to blow through that small opening, and I'm going to try to close it together and see if I can get a vibration to happen. If you can do that, you're doing very well. That's something to practice. And now I'm ready for the mouthpiece. So I'm going to blow that same way, but this time through the mouthpiece. Now when I set the mouthpiece on, I'm going to set it from the top, slide it down a little bit. Where the air comes out usually is about a third the way up. So you have about 2/3 top lip and about 1/3 bottom lip. Most of the time, there will be exceptions to that. So I'm going to slide it down to that position. I'm going to get my big breath and buzz through the mouthpiece. Now the reason I slide down into position is because sometimes when we just put it straight on, it pushes up on that top lip, makes this open stay too open, and when it's too open, it's hard to get a buzz without forcing and just, I'll show you, icky sounds. If we can just keep the lips together, keep things relaxed, then these muscles can control that. You can get a nice sound with your buzz. Now, we want to go from the mouthpiece to the horn itself. Hopefully your band director has shown you how to put that in. Give it a little twist clockwise, and then when you take it off, twist it counterclockwise. And that way your mouthpiece doesn't come flying off. That's a beginning band trick that we should all know. Okay, now, same set. See what happens when I blow that way through the horn. And I get my first sound through the horn. Now I'm going to go back to this. What I want to try on my mouthpiece now is seeing if I can get the pitch to go higher and lower. Okay, so how is that done? There's a couple of things here that's happening. One is I'm trying to make a smaller opening here to speed up the air. Okay, the next thing is my abdominal muscles might have to work a little bit harder to speed up the air through that smaller opening. And the third thing that's happening is my tongue is moving around. For the high notes, my tongue goes higher, and it helps speed that air up to get the high notes more easily. Something like this. So you can hear as my tongue comes up, and it speeds that air up, and that helps the high notes come out. Now, if I can do that on my mouthpiece, next thing I like to do for fun on the horn to help us get control of those pitches is what I call elephant calls. If we can do elephant calls, we're gaining a lot of control over being able to go high and low, and that's going to help us as we learn how to play the exact notes that we need to be able to play our music. So keep up the practice. You won't be able to do everything I just did all at once like I just did it. It's going to take some time. Keep practicing, keep moving that air, keep things relaxed. Use these muscles to control the airspeed and the buzz. Practice on the mouthpiece and do your elephant calls, and you'll keep getting better, and before no time you'll be playing some great stuff on your horn.